This is my Road to Rank 1 series, where I take a brand new account and bring it all the way to Rank 1 in the world. Last season, I was able to make it all the way to Rank 4 in the world, but I couldn't get to Rank 1. So I'm going to be trying one more time this season to get all the way to Rank 1 in the world. Hope you enjoy.
Okay, so I'm playing in the third position on this board. Let's take a look at this board. So it looks like that there's a few strong wheat spots at the 5-8-10, the 6-9-3, and there's several strong ore spots, the 8-4-3, 6-3-11, 5-6-11, and the 8-4-10. These are all really powerful. I can see a world where both wheat spots go first. Actually, I could see a world where 8-4-10 goes first, since there's an ore port over here. This is actually a pretty decent board for third. I think it's even stronger for fourth here, since you have a lot of options. And it's like 3-4-8 is also not bad either. You can point left, build to the 4-11, get to the 3-1 port. You also have that tad bit of wheat. You also have this corner ore, so nobody blocks you here. Yeah, there's really a lot of options here. Okay, so black decides to take the 8-4-10 first and point left. I actually like that move a lot, since the ore port and the 3-1 port is really, really good. It's hard to go wrong with this, because worst case scenario, you can get like 6-2 to 5-2, which isn't too bad actually. And in general, you just have the ore port and the 3-1. So I think that like this is overall like a pretty flexible pick. And I think 8-4-10 actually might come back to some ideas of 3-10-11, maybe. Yeah, 3-10-11 would be pretty good for black. So what do I take now as third position? I kind of like the idea of 6-9-3, getting the best corner wheat. That's pretty good. This allows me to get like 5-6-11, I think. Or worst case, I get the 3-4-8. If I get the 3-4-8, maybe I should be pointing my road upwards then to get the wood port. That's not too bad, right? 3-4-8. But what I'm scared about is someone takes 2-9-10 and builds 6-2. And I have to share my 6 wheat with someone. But I think 6-9-3 point upwards is just pretty good overall. It's hard to go wrong. And I can even skip the wood port to go into 8-3. But I don't think you do. I think 6-9-3 point upwards is just good enough. I mean, the worst case scenario, if someone decides to do 3-4-8, 6-3-11, but that's not even that bad since I take 5-6-12. Yeah, it's hard for me to get boned if I take the 6-9-3. It's definitely the best pick in this position, just because like you get on the 6 or you get on the 3-4-8, which is really, really good. Since the 3-4-8, you can play with the wood port, double wheats. Okay, cool. So in this spot, essentially the biggest worry I have is getting plowed by blue on the 4-11. And if that happens, it is what it is. I can also take the 5-6-12. That's not too bad. It gets me in the coordinated or wheat and get more wood. But I think the 3-4-8, having basically more unique numbers, I think it's a little bit better. And also get to share the ore by myself. Like if I take this, white takes 6-5-12, right? And they're overloaded on wood. If I take this, white then takes 3-4-8. They're on double wheat, overloaded on wood too. But I think I like this version a little bit more. It gets me more wheat. It gets me on the solo ore, and I can defend on the 4-11, since the 4-11 is actually kind of good. And I know that there's a coordinated 6s, which is strong, but I actually kind of prefer to get a little bit more number diversity, assuming that I can outplay my opponents. And also think that the 6 ore actually gets surprisingly hammered a lot. And it's like, where does my opponents block me, right? They're going to block me on my 8 wood, which is kind of useless. I mean, it's not too useless. It's just not great. And if I can road settle here, then I'm actually kind of golden. And I'm not too needy for sheep in this game either. I guess instead of black going 3-10-11, now they're probably going to be pushed onto probably some type of 2-9-10 and then build to my 6-2, which I didn't want, but it is what it is. I bet I've actually could have pointed left here for 6-9-3, point left to go 4-9-11, but it's probably too greedy and it probably takes too much time. Then the biggest thing I need to do is defend the 4-11, since I need this 3-1 port really badly because I have no sheep. So I'm hunting for that brick. Okay, I guess white can also do this point right. So they're going to be having a lot of wood and sheep, which is pretty good for me, since as soon as I go here and then go here on the wood port, I can simply ask, for a lot of 2-for-1 trades, like I can give you like a wood or a wheat for 2 wood. And, 2 wood is a free card in this spot if I get the wood port. But it's also a lot of things to do. I have to road settle here, and then say, hey, can you have a wheat for 2 wood? And even so, it's like the wheat is pretty valuable. And also, I might be able to use the wheat here to not get as fuel, to never get stolen/blocked here. Yeah, I actually might be able to do that. Like, hey, like I can talk with black and be like, hey, or just talk with people in general and say like, I would trade you a wheat for like a non-steal. So I'm just going to copy and paste this. Okay, ooh, they decided to do 4-5-11, wanted to build to 9-10-11. They decided to go with the greedy move. Interesting. So I mean, the brick is going to be super high value this game.
Real quick, guys, I'm looking to hire a creative director. If you love Catan and YouTube, this can be great for you. You don't need experience. I'll be teaching you along the way. You'll be helping me come up with video ideas and executing on them. So if you're interested, click on the link down below.
So I'm hoping that a 5 and 10 doesn't roll before me, because if it does, that means blue plows me. Okay, cool. Double 6s roll. I can trade 2 wheat for 2 ore with blue. This is a city. Do I want to take this? I think so. A city is pretty good early. White says yes. I mean, it's a city, right? You just take it, I think. Now the question is, do I upgrade 6-9-3 or do I upgrade 3-4-8? I think the answer is actually 6-9-3. This seems a bit weird, but I think the idea is whenever the 6s roll, there's ore that's actually provided onto the board, and I also get wheat. So essentially, I can keep 1 wheat and trade it. But the problem with upgrading to 693 is that it induces my opponents to block the 6 wheat a lot more. But if I upgrade the 348, I mean, now the 8 wood's going to be blocked, the 4 ore is going to be blocked. Especially if I triple up on this 4 ore, it's definitely going to get blocked. So that's the idea behind upgrading to 6. Okay, it decides to block my brick. That's actually really clever, since blue's trying to plow me here. But that's what I'm really afraid of. In this spot, I might have actually committed to trying to plow me as blue. Yeah, I really would have tried to commit to plow me. Since, like, my 9, you're blocking my 9, you're emptying out my hand. But, you know, it is what it is. So 4 rolls, not much I can do. I'm just waiting for a 7 to get off of this. But that's the curse of dropping in a city too early, is that your opponents, you know, will just jack you to death. So another 5 rolls here. Black's also going to have a really slow start. This is why I really don't like Black's decision to do 4, 5, 11. It's very, very slow. Like, you got to get, like, 2 bricks and a wheat just to road settle, just to get your game started. There's just too many things to do. There's way too many things to do. So this is the 4 for 1, 2. Yeah, then still need another brick to settle. 7 rolls here. I wonder if I block the 6 here, or do I block the 10? So if I block the 6, I mean, you know, you're blocking the 6 ore, which is good, right? But if I block the 10 brick, it actually destroys my opponent's ability to plow me, which I kind of like. But this is just a 6, and I think this is just too good to block. I don't know. There's actually a good chunk of merit to block the 10 brick. But I'm going to do this, and I'm going to steal from... I'm going to go after white's wheat. Ooh, I stole it. Ooh, that's pretty bad. Oh, that's so bad for white. That's so bad for white. Now they have to hunt down another wheat somehow. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Basically, now nobody has wheat except for me, which is a good or bad thing. Like, I'm trying to say I can trade here. Actually, I don't know if I actually want to give him a wheat here. Yeah, just block me. Just block me. It's fine. But this is a little bit dangerous again, since, once again, in danger of getting plowed, which, you know, is not good, since I don't want to get plowed. 8 rolls. In this spot, 7 cards. I can either 4-1 for a sheep, which is not bad, and buy a dev card. I can do this. I like trading wheat for sheep, maybe. I think black might take this. This is a pretty popular trade. Blue, yeah, everyone says yes. Let's see, who do I want to take it with, black or blue? Black, I might be giving a city to. Blue is, I might be trying to get plowed with it, though. Okay, he says yes, cool. So I'm basically saying, don't plow me, and I'll take it with you, blue. And I get a VP. Actually, that might be a mistake. I think the better move... I mean, I have 7 cards. Buying a dev card there is fine. Okay, cool. So blue's guaranteeing me safe passage, theoretically. You can still block and rob me. Yes. I'm still willing to give him a future break here. It's fine. But maybe that's too cheap, right? I gave him a city in that spot. That's too cheap. Yeah, actually, that's too cheap. I gave him a city 1 for 1. Ooh, that's such a bad trade. That's such a bad deal. To not get plowed. Because I was too afraid of giving black a city, and I ended up giving blue a city. And blue actually is in a much better position than black. Yeah, that's a mistake. I'm waiting for the 9 to roll. Patiently waiting for the 9. A bunch of 3s are going on. Blue has a bunch of wheat in hand now. I can trade this for 2 sheep, maybe? But also have a second city in hand. Yeah, I'm not totally sure. I got rid of a second city in my hand for that move. 9 rolls? Okay, cool. There we go. So there's a few options, right? I can either go on the wood port, which is actually pretty good since I got a boatload of wood. I can go the 3-1, and blue promised not to plow me. I think on the wood port is actually subtly really good, especially with all this stuff in my hand. And I almost wish I didn't trade the wheat for 2 sheep. A little too good, I think. But also, no, I need the 2 sheep. No, this is a fine trade. Let's do this. Let's go here. And then let's actually settle so I can use the wood port. And then I think I should just get a city with this. Or I can simply defend, or I can buy 2 dev cards. Or do I buy a city? I mean, generally, whenever you're in this position, you want to buy a dev card, right? I think that's fine, yeah. I think I want to buy a dev card, yeah. So I can consistently block the 6 ore. And that's the way I lose. Yeah, let's do this, and let's buy a dev card. The question is, do I buy another dev card after that? Another VP? Okay, when I have 2 VPs like this, I think you have to buy a dev card and just empty out your hand. Since I needed knights, that's what I really, really want in this spot. A year plenty. It's not too bad. Yeah, since now I have 0 cards. And also, perfect. Because I have 0 cards, I don't have the ability to give a future brick. I forgot I owed him one. And that spot as blue, you can play dirty I mean, it depends. But you can say, oh, you owe me your brick right now. And then you break my hand. But if you say that, that's a perfect time as red is just non-binding and say, like, I can't do that. Like, my hand's too good. Because, like, you're breaking, like, you know, road settle city in that spot, or road settle double dev. In that spot, you just have to just, you know, say, hey, I can't do that. Let's see if I can try to do this for sheep or maybe with black, maybe. And sure, it's black. This is a little bit scammy of a trade. I think the only way this works is, oh, it works. I think you just got to just hold in that spot as black. You just so boned. I just got to really buy another dev card. Like a knight card. Cool. Yeah, that's pretty much all I can do. There's a brick in hand. Cool, cool. I wonder if he wants my brick now, but I have to make sure he doesn't plow me. Ooh, that's a great trade. That's a great trade. Do I take this ever? I mean, blue's my only other threat of winning this game, but it's a perfect dev card. I don't think I take this because I've got a year plenty, and I'm more flexible than blue. Yeah, I'm more flexible than blue. Okay, 5 rules. I mean, this is for white. Okay, cool, cool. Okay, steal for me. Perfect, steal for me. So I could also try to plow black here if I wanted to. There's no point. I could also plow blue to the 6 ore. That could be a good move. That's terrible for me. I think I just do this. And do I road settle to the 411? I think I might be needed. Also, forgot to play a knight. I totally forgot to play a knight. That's fine. Actually, I mean, I didn't forget because, you know, you could still play the year plenty. But that's cope. But it's actually not that bad cope because in that spot, you actually don't want to play the knight because you can still play the year plenty. And you actually might need to do it depending on the rule. So I think this is definitely the right move. You definitely steal from blue. And get the ore in this spot. And now I can finally defend the 411. Now the question with this hand, what do you do? Play a knight card? Or do you play year plenty for wood sheep and you settle? It's actually not bad. I think I'm just going to pass though. I think 3 cards you can pass. Save it for a bigger hand. Yeah, I think this is fine. He steals a brick. That's so annoying. He keeps stealing my brick. He keeps stealing the brick and keeps blocking it too. Like I've lost like 6 or so brick. He buys 2 devs. That's actually really dangerous here. And that spot also could have potentially plowed blue. That could also be a right move too. If I just did this, there's no reason to go into the 3 for 1 if I can simply just take his last spot away. Yeah, I should have thought more about plowing in that spot. If I could just completely annihilate him, go in this double 6, make it so it's my money roll. Yeah, actually, in hindsight, that's actually the move, I think. I dump everything in my hand and to basically keep the 2 roads to plow blue. I think that's actually the move. That might have been a slight mistake. Okay, steal from blue. Get a sheep, that's good. I need that. And in this spot, a 7 cards, I have to buy another dev. I think so. This has to happen. Another knight card. This is cool. Okay. And I think I simply should just hold the year plenty here to try for basically for 2 sheep. So I can try to buy even more dev cards whenever I need it. I mean, I can't even play. I just played a knight card. Okay. Cool. Another 3. But what the good news is every single time the 3 rules actually dominate him a little bit. Since I get 3 wood. I mean, he does get 2 wheat, but I'm more flexible than he is. Okay. He's got 2 ore in hand now. No 7s. 6 rolls. Okay, he's got a bunch of ore. Okay, steals from me. Gets the wheat. Nicely done. It's got to play the knight card for sure. It's got to... I think I block this. But the 6 is rolled so much. Do I really care about blocking it? Fuck it. I'm just going to block this because he got a 3 to 1 port. So you can still port the ores. Okay, let's do something like this. This way I can still buy dev, right? And I probably should just do something like this. And solo block him here. Got an ore. So do I go for a second city in this spot? No, I think the answer is definitely no. You need to go for the dev card here. And so if I can get largest army here, I'm just like super chilling. Year plenty? Oh, that's so bad. That's actually so bad. I don't need the double year plenty. No. Okay. Oh, geez. That's bad. That's bad, man. I don't want the double year plenty. Yeah, just 3 for 1 for another. Actually, no. At that spot, that's a mistake. Actually, in that spot, I think the key is to actually induce blue to try to buy a dev card. Is this still me? I mean, I do have 4Ds. I don't blame him for actually robbing me. This is not good. Okay. I think at that spot, it's actually fine to induce blue to get robbed. Or induce blue to drop a city. Because if blue drops a city in that spot, he doesn't buy a dev card. And then actually kind of like that. Better him army than you, right? I mean, yeah, they're actually right. Like, in that spot, it's actually, like, when I'm saying a bunch of garbage, it definitely is always me, I think. When I have 4Ds. Okay, in this spot, I think I just have to continuously block the 6. Okay, and I get a brick. Do I simply settlement here, or do I simply use a year plenty for 2 sheep and a buy dev? I think this is actually the better move. A year plenty for 2 sheep and you buy dev. I'm going to use it on 2 sheep for now. I think this is fine. Since I just need to try to get some playable dev cards. A knight card is good. I'm just scared of doing this because what happens is my sheep becomes very vulnerable to getting jacked, which I don't like. Okay, don't play an aggressive knight. Let it stay. This is so annoying. Yeah, I get jacked. Not the sheep. It's a 50-50. Fuck. That's so bad. I mean, that's why I didn't want to play the year plenty, is because of that exact fear, is that of me getting jacked. Okay, and all the dev cards are quickly running out. I think I play a knight card for sure. Yeah, I have to play a knight card for sure. And I think I go here and I rob from blue and I take his largest army. Yeah, this makes sense, I think, to me. Or, no, actually, because white can also take army, I think this is fine. White, yeah, I think this is fine. I steal from blue since he's got ore. Cool. 11. There's not much I can do, though. I just gotta pass. I think he's gonna be buying a dev card on his turn, too. He's probably going to port either sheep or wood or trade for it and then buy another dev card. And it's probably going to be a knight, which is not good. And he holds onto army at 7 points. Okay, he passes. That's good. That's good. He passes. 7. Oh my gosh, too many 11s. Too many 11s. Okay, there's a mono. There's a mono. Okay, and now this guy can start going for army. If this guy's smart, he probably actually buys out the deck. You get 3 for 1 or 4 for 1, double 4 for 1s to burn most of the sheep on the board. Okay, I mean, I would have traded, but I think they buy another dev card here. Cool. Let's see. 6 rolls. Maybe I just simply do this and I pop another dev card. Is that crazy? I don't think it's actually that crazy because I keep 1 wood in hand to settle here. Cool. I'm hoping for a knight. I'm hoping for a knight. Good, good, good. So this is the largest army, which puts me at 8 points, but I'm still pretty far behind, really. I still need a lot more ores. I still need a lot more things to do. Maybe I focused too much on army. Should have gone for a city. I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, I need army to win. I think this is fine what I did. This guy, okay, 9. Cool. Does he have a second mono? Maybe he's got 2 VPs. Okay, no 7s. In this spot, do I have to 4 for 1 my shit just to settle? And I'm essentially at 9 points. Yeah, this is not bad. Let's just do this and settle. So now I have a 3 for 1. And I spent all my wheat, and I have largest army in my pocket. And I know this guy doesn't have a knight, so I'm totally okay with just holding here. Oh wait, also, wait, I'm stupid. I was assumed that no one had wood. I should have just offered a wood in that spot, or asked for wood. I assumed that nobody had wood, but there's the 5 rolled. But I don't think my opponents, I mean, I could have tried it in that spot, right? I could have simply offered 2 wheat for a wood, like 3 wheat for like 2 wood or something like that. That's actually really stupid. I should have tried asking for wood. I assumed, for some reason, my brain thought there wasn't any wood. But I'm also not sure if my opponents would actually trade with me in that spot. And I am almost at 9 points. But yeah, like, that was actually a really critical turn since I used my wheat super inefficiently. I need the wheat to be a lot more efficient, especially since, I need to try to get a city for my last point. Okay? And I'm forced to play the knight card here, which is a little bit unfortunate because blue probably has largest army. And I do win with road. I do win with road. Yeah. There's also that win condition of the 3 rolling. Okay. Let's see. 11 rolls. I have to play a knight card here. For sure. I have to go ahead and jack from blue. And then I think I just hold after this. Do this and a jack from blue is probably the move. I get a sheep. And I just have to hold. So blue doesn't have a knight card again? Interesting. I mean, I have to have a mono, so they mono the brick, I'm guessing. Like, what the hell are your devs? 9 again. Okay, so I'm at over 8. But this guy doesn't have any knight cards either. There has to be a monopoly. There has to be a mono here. I'm a little too afraid. Like, I bet this guy probably has a mono. He probably monos and gets on the brick port and uses all the brick. This is not good. Okay, he does. Okay, he has a knight. Steal from me. Take me under, please. But even if yeah, take me under. Good. I mean, 3. So I have the win in hand, but this guy probably plays a monopoly now. This guy's 2 VPs and this guy's at mono. No, it's not game over. White has a monopoly here. Unless they don't? No, they have to have a monopoly. Wait, what? No, yeah. And now they play the monopoly on the brick. Pass a turn. Give it to me. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, cool. And I'm gonna go ahead and drop 1 road, drop 2 roads, drop 3 roads, and there we go. Okay, cool. Nicely done. There we go. So it puts me at 18-18 with 22 points. So I think the underrated spot is actually the 693 because you get the best corner wheat and you don't necessarily share it with anyone else. When I took the 693 as 3rd position, I just knew that this is really hard to beat because, it goes well with everything. It goes well with the 348, 6311, or 5612, or even 5611. So I think that instead of taking 5810 as 2nd position, I think you actually might be able to get away with taking the 693 as 2nd position. And I think it's actually slightly better too. So I think that was the mistake of white. And because white didn't take the 693 and gave me the 693, it puts me in a much stronger position. And I also think the decision to keep chasing after the largest army and not going after the city was definitely the correct one, since I need the largest army in order to win this game. Now, I did end up getting both largest army and longest road, but in general, I think getting the largest army, it allows me control to really take down the 6 ore, and I think it's just a more secure win condition. So it is weird for me not to go for the city, and I had a lot of good opportunities to go for the city, but I think overall what I did of making sure to get largest army helped me win the game. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.